She's in love with him.
Miss Koss? In love with Mr. Hosokawa? Why? What do you see?
Everything. The way she looks at him, the way she chooses him. She's always sitting with him and they can't even talk. He's so peaceful. Of course she'd choose him.
Did she tell you?
Maybe. She sometimes talks to me in the morning, but I don't know what she says.
I would think that everyone must be in love with her. How could she even make a choice?
Are you in love with her?
No.
Mr. Hosokawa and Miss Koss. Out of all the people in the world, they found each other. What are the chances of that?
What about Mrs. Hosokawa?
Mrs. Hosokawa lives in Japan, which is about 1,000,000 kilometers from here. Besides, we're not going home soon anyway. And while I feel badly for Mrs. Hosokawa, I don't think that means that Mr. Hosokawa should have to be alone.
What do you mean he isn't going home?
This is where we live now.
Not forever.
I think.
Jen, how can you be so difficult to find when there's no place for you to go?
I didn't realize.
Her voice this morning, didn't you think? Perfection.
Yeah, I agree.
So this is the time to talk to her.
Now?
Now I know is the perfect time.
I've asked you every day this week.
And I have not been completely repaired, that is true, but this morning she went over and over again on the Rossini and I knew she would understand my inadequacies. She's a compassionate woman. Today I was assured of that.
The time for me is not exactly.
The time for me, I will lose my nerve to speak.
I was on my way in.
Of course, that is nothing. Long I can wait, however long. Take your time. I will be outside the door. I will make sure that I am first in line for our translator when he is finished.
Yes, 1 minute.
I wish I knew what you were saying. I never cracker table. It sounded important. It was Ledbed, the Russian.
Fedorov.
Oh, the big one. How do you know Russian too? How do you know so many languages?
It's my job.
No. It's because you understand something, and I want to know it too.
I only have a minute. I have to translate for him. He's waiting right outside.
We can talk tonight.
I want to talk about what you said. What do you mean this is where we live now?
You know I can't say. But ask yourself, would it really be so awful if we had to stay in this beautiful house?
This has to end sooner or later. These sort of things never go on indefinitely. Somebody stops them.
Only if people do terrible things. We haven't hurt anyone. No one is unhappy here.
Everyone is unhappy here.
Go on and translate.
If there's something you should tell me.
I don't know a thing.
Translator!
Just a minute. Maybe you're right.
Translator?